Black Box Productions.
What y'all know about the power of a people coming together to push a line and make something happen? I don't know if y'all was aware or not, but Netflix had put out a project that didn't sit well with the Haitian people. It was describing them in a way that they didn't appreciate, and like I don't know if y'all know, but there's a time in history where the Haitians are known for being the only people to actually revolt against white supremacy as a nation and actually win. From my understanding, I'm not a history buff, but at the time when they revolted against the French army, they sent them running with their tail tucked, and they had to regroup and get with some more European-based armies, and they gathered together and doubled back on them, and then they've been doubling back on them, political warfare and all type of things ever since. But I'm gonna want to read what this says here. It says, the streaming service Netflix on Saturday removed the 9th episode of its History 101 documentary series after it provoked angry protests from Haitian Americans who launched a social media, email, and telephone campaign to get the episode pulled. The series, entitled AIDS Retraced the history of the disease from Africa to the United States and placed Haiti at the center of the epidemic. That framing immediately sparked outrage and a petition campaign on Instagram, Twitter, which caught the attention of some of the Haitian American community's top influencers. The biggest issues are irresponsible framing in regards to black communities worldwide and the inclusion of misinformation. Telling a story, then you should be responsible, Tima said. With everything going on right now, with blacks trying to make sure our story is told correctly, the last thing we need is to be re-stigmatized on a topic we fought hard and spent years protesting to clear our name on. For any company to release a misinformed documentary on a subject that stigmatizes a whole group of people and country and make no mention of the marches, the science that refuted it, is just irresponsible, she added. So this caught my eye because, you know, I stand united with the Haitians as black people, period. But we as black Americans just recently dealing with our own immediate trauma in America tried to do something that was effective, similar to that. It didn't take a long time they didn't do it all loud on social media platforms. They got the message out that we pulling out. They pulled out, canceled their subscriptions in grows by numbers. Netflix felt the pain and then therefore reacted, meeting the demands of snatching the content down. But we was just trying to black out the other day, and I saw people on social media not participating, posting random things on there that definitely didn't have any dire consequence to them, where they definitely, apparently, obviously could have waited. And it's like, I mean, you know, we're not going to publicly call for massive individuals to go out and do some type of physical motion or action or damage to anyone. So if we want to make some type of effect, as a collective, we're going to have to sacrifice something. And some of the most simple sacrifices, like, I mean, I'm sure some of these people appreciate Netflix just as much as any other person. It's not like they were just eager to throw away their Netflix. But at the drop of a dime, snap of a finger, they had a huddle and they executed a play. And you know what I'm noticing? When it's time to lay it all on the line for a cause, it seems like the less people have, the quicker they are to band together and unify for a greater cause. When you're dealing with a group of people who have so much and have gotten so comfortable, when it's time to make some of these same decisions, they get real rational and not realizing that the cause that we're supposed to be pushing for, not the personal cause, the cause on behalf of others that look like us, when they ready to go all in, it's on you to be able to sacrifice and go all in too, because it's not, oh no, I have and I'm good now. It's about the numbers, the multitude we don't have. And that's what we got to remember. I want to salute the Haitians, our brothers over there, because they have a history of fighting and winning. And that's not something that's publicized in the history books. We think every time people of our color went up against people of the opposite color in war and political situations, it's always promoted that we lost, but that's not the truth. It's not the truth. I challenge myself right now and challenge us as well to get more familiar with our history, our collective history. We know now, definitely, that we were served short by the American education system when it comes to our history. We know they didn't give us a 1 out of a 10. We got less than a 1% of what was available for us to understand about ourselves. And it's crazy to see like white experts on the internet speaking toward some of these facts. On my mama, man.
Snake Wood Net Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned.